We're swingers here at This'll Do Farm.
Always swinging gates.
We go all night long with the swinging.
He means gates, everybody. He means gates. Plenty of gates to swing. When are you gonna go ride again?
As soon as I can.
Never...
I'm not scared. No, in fact, it just makes me want to get in the saddle more, the fact that he bucked me off.
Good morning, everybody. We're up here at Site 2, and we're gonna be moving some pigs up here. I was actually on a boys trip last weekend, my one vacation a year with my good friends. We went up to the lake, camped, went on the boat, did some golfing. It was a good time, but we got to get back to work. Dad, while I was gone, loaded out 4 or 5 loads, it might be 6 loads of overstocks out of this barn. So we got to move pigs around to get everybody thinned out so that they have the even amount of pig space. We're also going to do some odd jobs here and there after we get done with this, and we're hoping to get it done all in good time this morning early so we don't sweat our nuts off, because it's going to be a hot one. Crops look good. Corn's up, it's tasseling, looks great. We're gonna be probably going and start picking corn in a month or 2. So let's head inside and get some stuff done. Good morning, pigs. Looks like we got some empty space we gotta fill up here. I think this whole side practically is empty, and this whole side is empty. How are you this morning? How many pounds are you down?
25 or 30 pounds. I probably, at some point, probably weighed 235. I'm just right below 200 pounds, depending on what time of the day, how much air is in my lungs.
How many miles did you walk today?
3 miles. You know what? I've been jacking around with trying to lose weight, keep weight off for I don't know how long. I think I saw a guy's TikTok, and he just said that he started walking, and he would walk 8,000 steps or 10,000 steps, and he did that for like a week, and he didn't get any traction, so he just walked a few more. 14 to 16,000 a day, and he lost like 20 pounds in a month. And I was like, you know, I'm not good for much, but I can walk a little further. So I've been trying to hit between 14 and 16,000 steps a day. So if I get 3 miles in the morning, it's really easy for me to hit 16,000. That's what I've been doing, and it's been working. So I'm just gonna keep going until I get down to $1.80, and then I'm gonna go to the gym with Sawyer, and I'm gonna put it all back on, and I'm gonna go for the Mr. 50 plus Mr. Olympia.
So what are we doing?
We're gonna put 64 pigs to a double pen. So we're gonna open up gates, and then we're gonna bring pigs from the other room, because the other room is pretty much full and this is pretty much empty. But I think I already counted those. I'm gonna say I did. And I'm gonna open this gate, count these, open this gate, and either add to it with what's in the alley or not take some out if I got too many.
Plenty of pigs to move. You guys have seen it many times. When you load overstocks out or you load pigs out, you gotta do some sorting in some regard. You gotta do some moving around just to make sure either feeders get ate out or everybody's got the even amount of pig space. So.
We're swingers here at This'll Do Farm.
Always swinging gates.
We go all night long with the swinging.
He means gates, everybody. He means gates. Plenty of gates to swing. So now I'm gonna count how many pigs are in this pen, and if I have to move pigs from this pen right next to it over here to get to 64 or 65, because that's the number we're shooting for each double pin, I'll do that. When I take what I need out of here and put in here, this pen will be done, and then we'll run the rest of the pigs out to go in the north room. And we'll just keep repeating that process. So as we take pigs to the north room, we're also gonna be thinning out these pens here in the south room so that we're kind of taking care of both rooms at the same time. 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. was the last group of pigs we had to take onto this north side. Now we got to do this south side in this north room. But I feel like you guys kind of get the gist. We're just going to run pigs from the south room up here. Dad's gonna thin them out. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling, and then we're gonna go see what else we can get done today. All right, we got all the pigs moved. Oh, gotta stretch my back out a little bit. Now we're up here at my site, and we're gonna do some preventative maintenance. We're gonna grease some fans, and we're also gonna do some rat baiting around the hog barn, because you do not want mice getting into your curtain and chewing on stuff, and just mice at a hog barn isn't good ever. So you just gotta make sure you keep everything baited, especially when it's warm out. Fall and summer are the most important times to start baiting, and spring too.
I just saw a video the other day of a family. They had their grain cart jacked up, like a 1,100 bushel Kinsey grain cart, and they were taking the tracks out from under it. And the reason is because over the winter, the mice had chewed all the wires off of the scale bars, clear down to the bar to where there was nothing to hook onto. So they literally had to take the undercarriage out from underneath that grain cart, replace the load cells, and put it all back together. And I was like, we got to go get a rat bait out, because on a hog building you just don't see it. Those little bastards will cost you. They chew up your insulation, they chew up wires on fans, they chew up
curtains,
you name it, the curtains. So you got to stay ahead of it. Not everything about raising pigs is glamorous. Sometimes you got to grease stuff, you got to mow, you got to put out rat bait. We can't be rock stars all the time.
So why do you got to do this?
So on these fans, there's two bearings. So the shaft that the blade turns on, and you got to remember, that's a 50-inch fan blade. So there's a lot of weight there, and when it's running, there's a lot of pull and push against the bearings. So there's 3 grease zerks, and it doesn't need greased in the winter because they don't run. But when you're using them, I mean, by rights, they should be greased every month. These don't get greased every month, but I always try to grease them when I start using them in the summer, grease them at least once while they're running, and then grease them once in the fall, just about when we're done, because if nothing else, it keeps the moisture out of the bearings, because if they're dry going into winter, they're gonna get moisture in there, and that's not good for them either. So we try to grease them at least 3 times a season. So there's the innards. So this
Zerk here.
Yep, one there,
Zerk
one
here.
back there, and then one right there.
Where?
Right there. It's just covered up with dust.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yep.
Yeah, so I figured while we're up here, we got the fans all greased up. Might as well just give you a quick update. These pigs are getting really close to going, so I would say this month they're gonna be going out. Part of these pigs we're gonna take to farmer grade to get some more pork done, more pork in the freezer for inventory, and then the rest will go to the primary market to whoever. Great group of pigs so far. Really haven't given us much problems at all. Although yesterday, I didn't put this on camera, they did get out of their pens and they didn't cause some mischief. They opened a lot of pens up. Some pigs got mixed. Hate when they do that. The longer that they're here, the more destruction they could cause to everything. The gates, the feeders, to each other, everything. They just wear and tear way more when they're this big. All right, fans are all greased, pigs are all chored. Now we're gonna bait our boxes. This is what our bait box looks like. So we'll put all the pieces up here, and since it's the thick of summer, we'll probably put 5 to 6 pieces in here. And these little rods here, you can hang your bait on them. And so I'll probably put 3 pieces per rod. So you just kind of take your bait, shove them through. And this is a job you definitely want gloves for, because you don't want to touch your mouth after touching rat bait. Shove it in there, There we go. That's one rod. Second rod, same thing, 3 pieces. Slide it down. There you go. Finished product.
Nice.
That's what it looks like. You don't want to put rat bait there because they'll just drag it out so easily that it's not going to be worth the crap. So there's like, I don't know, 10 boxes, 12 boxes around this whole barn. So we're just going to repeat that process over and over.
What name of bait are we using?
Gunslinger.
I don't know. What's it say? It's on the front.
I don't know. We either use Gunslinger or
Revolver. So the most important thing to anybody that's gonna make a rat bait is it has to have an aggressive, weaponized name like Revolver or Gunslinger.
Look at that.
Oh, there you go. See? They're posted up right there. Get him, get him, get him. I can't get him. I'm too slow. But, okay, there's your problem. Oh, there he is right there. Damn it, I should get him. I can't get him, but that right there is the problem because they'll find anywhere that they can get in here behind your tin where your insulation is and just raise holy hell. Did you put those mice in there?
No, I didn't, but that's what happens. They make little nests and then...
Yeah. Your bait box becomes a home for mice if you don't keep it baited. So that's why you got to keep it baited. I guess we can quit when the bucket's empty. Well,
I think I got it. You can go off now.
well, look, it's almost noon and I'm starting to get weak. I need some protein. So, all right, I'm going to go home.
All right.
Good job. Way to go.
Yep. I'm proving my worth.
Yep, there you go.
All right, we got all our fans greased, pigs moved, rat bait stations baited. Now me and Kat are over at the warehouse and we got to re-fulfill our packing room with the liners that we use. So we got part B of the liner and part A of the liner. The packing room is where we keep all the liners, all the boxes, all the tape. That's where we pack up all the boxes after we put the meat in. And so it's kind of a pain in the butt to just replenish those liners every time we pack rather than just having that room constantly full of what we need. So we are just going to move the liners from this warehouse into the packing room to sit on the shelves so we have it all there right in our front of our face so we can move quicker and be more efficient. Yeah, so as you can see, the shelves are bare. So we're just reloading these, gonna fill them to full capacity, and then we will be good for another, shit, I don't know, 6 months, 4 months. We got the shelves full. Sometimes we fill them a little more full than other times, but Kat doesn't like how they look when it's completely full. She doesn't like the messiness of it, so like her OCD kicks in.
So I need it all just one layer. When you pack boxes, you just grab and go with none of the mess on top. And I can't reach up there anyway when it gets really high, so satisfying to look at and easy to deal with.
How's the wrist recovery?
It's looking good. I'm just getting my range of motion back. So I have a 5-pound weight limit, but it's going good. It's been a hard recovery. This is probably one of the worst recoveries in regards comparing to my shoulders.
When are you gonna go ride again?
As soon as I can.
I'm
not scared. No, in fact, it just makes me want to get in the saddle more, the fact that he bucked me off.
Well, I think that's all we got to really do here. We're going to do some computer stuff and then we'll go home and see what else we can get done for the rest of the day. Efficiency's everything when it comes to packing orders and doing anything at a warehouse. So anytime we can have less steps on the days that we pack orders just makes everything that much better. So
definitely more glamorous than choring
less
pigs.
shitty.
Less shitty.
Less manure, that's for sure.
Yep, for sure.
So, all right, now let's go put me to work.
I'm ready for a nap.
All right, now we made it home. We're gonna have some dinner. We went to the gym, had a good lift with Kat. I saw this comment from this viewer that, hey, it's a reasonable comment. What makes farmer grade different? You know, why should we be buying pork from you and not the grocery store? That's a good comment. I want to showcase that tonight. So I went to Walmart and I picked up 2 thick cut pork chops. They didn't just sell one at a time, otherwise I'd get one. And I picked up 1 farmer grade thick cut steakhouse chop from the warehouse. And I'm gonna show you the difference. I'm gonna cook both of them. I'm gonna show you what they look like raw. And I'm gonna give you a review so that you can see the difference for yourself. Let's go grill them. All right, we got them both out of the packages here so you can see, and right off the bat you can tell the difference. So this is our farmer grade pork chop, bone in, thick cut pork chop. Blows the fat cap away here at a, you know, grocery store pork chop fat cap. Marbling is way better. You can see the marbling way better than you can see the marbling here. This isn't bad, but it's not as good as this is. I can tell you from personal experience eating our pork chops, we like a fat cap. I like that flavor. I think pork needs to move back into the direction of a fatter, juicier pork chop. The flavor profile is just way better with the fat on than the fat off, in my opinion. That's why steak's popular. People like grain-fed steak. Not everybody, but a lot of people like grain-fed steak because it has that fat, has that marbling. That's what people want. That's the flavor. We try to pride ourselves when we do our pork chops to really, really focus on that fat cap and really have that marbling. I am going to eat this one, and the dogs are gonna eat these 2. So I'm gonna season mine and not season those 2 and give those to the dogs. They're pretty lean, as you can tell, and some people like their pork lean. Just based off of the look and the taste, I can attest to it. Our pork chops blow the grocery store out of the water. All right, so we got them grilling. They're going. Those are gonna taste real nice. I know mine's gonna taste real nice, and I'm sure the dog's gonna be happy with the 2 that they get. I give Duke a piece of fat of the farmer grade pork chop. He loses his mind. He'll start drooling all over the place. So while those are grilling up, I just wanna leave you guys with something. The cut of the week this week on farmergrade.com is the bone-in pork chop. So you can save 20% on bone-in pork chops. We change that cut of the week up every week. So every week it's different, but every week it's a 20% off discount on that cut of the week. You can also use code THIS'LL-DO to save 10% off on your entire order as well. If you wanna try us out and you wanna try one of our best-selling products in the pork chop at a discount, this week is the week to do it. Last thing that I wanna say is, not only are you getting a really high quality product when you buy from Farmer Grade, but you're supporting American family farms. Actually, these dollars, the meat that we source for Farmer Grade is from American family farms. The pasture-raised chicken, the pork from our farm, the beef from Sunny Farms or Peterson Farm Brothers, the Wagyu from Queck Family Farms. All those farms are here in America that are raising it and actually raised by families. So your dollars are going to support that. We're paying those farmers a premium because they have a story and they have a unique product or a unique way of doing things, and we want to reward them for that and pay them more than what they might find at the commodity board. So we pride ourselves on that we're farmer first, and we want to make it a good deal, not only for us, but for the farmer, because there's value in telling your story and showing that. Second thing that you'd be supporting is we strictly only work with American family butcher shops that are USDA inspected. Those are a rare breed to find nowadays. We need more American family butcher shops, not less. We pride ourselves on a 100% American supply chain. So all the meat that we have is raised in America, processed in America. All the boxes, liners, tape, inserts is American made. All those things are what we're trying to do here at Farmer Grade at a massive scale. You know, we want to grow this thing and do meat the way that we believe is the right way of doing it, which is being transparent and instilling trust with the consumer and the farmer, and everybody win in the supply chain. That's what's the most important. So if you find that valuable, we would love your business. We'd appreciate it. But I just wanted to show you what else you're getting than just a quality meat product. What else you're supporting and what separates us from the grocery store. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'm gonna get this on my plate so I can enjoy it we'll see you guys next week for another episode.